This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Today's discussion is the clearest sign of success in business. And this will be counterintuitive to some people, but anybody that's been in a business that's had to deal with customers, some customers you love, some customers you hate, and this is true in my experience in any business that you're in. It's the same as being an employee, some bosses you love, some bosses you hate. So the clearest sign of success, and I was having this discussion with a colleague recently who was upset about something, and the concept is the clearest sign of success in business is that you could choose at some point, because your business is successful enough, not to work with certain customers or certain clients. I knew in my professional practice, my early business, that the point at which I got to the spot where I could say to clients that were difficult or impossible or nasty to our people, I'm sorry, we just can't work with you. That was the clearest sign in my head. That was the aha moment that I sort of had made it to a different spot. Didn't mean I was rich, didn't mean I was doing fantastic, but it meant I was doing good enough that I didn't have to deal with clients that would treat my people poorly or that would take out the rage on my people or myself or anybody else. This, to me, was the clearest sign of success in business. In other worlds, we talk about it as having, there's an old phrase, F you money, you know the phrase, and it means you had enough independence financially to say no to bad people. But I remember clear as day, early on working with a consultant who had worked as CEO at one of our clients, who was just a very difficult person. May that person rest in peace. He's passed away now, but it was so brutal that at some point we got to the spot where we were able to say, I just can't work with you anymore. Our team just can't work with you anymore. Thank you so much. And that was an aha moment for me. That worked out well because ultimately that consultant who was serving as CEO of that client left the client. But it was the aha moment for me that, oh my God, it's not that I had arrived. It's not that I was so successful, but I was successful enough not to deal with impossible and difficult and demanding customers that were rude to us, rude to our team, and just made me so stressed out. But that's the clearest sign of business you've succeeded, that the moment at which you could tell clients, I can't work with you, or customers, we don't need your business. I've seen that repeat itself multiple different times throughout business and life, and I think it's a fascinating sign that, it's an aha moment. We're doing good enough. We don't have to deal with you. You're just not a good customer. You don't treat our people well. You fight about everything. We can't trust you for a variety of reasons. In that event, I hope people like this podcast. It's a short one. Text me, 773-766-5322. If you're the first person to text me, and you're not the person who referred this idea to me today or sparked this idea, but even you, we'll send you a $100 Amazon gift certificate. Thank you so much for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast.